Applications for the Italian Government Scholarship 2025 are currently open. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, MAECI, offers grants in favor of foreign citizens living abroad and Italian citizens living abroad. In this video, we'll go through the scholarship, the MAECI scholarship details, its benefits, eligibility, and the application processes and guidelines. But before we get into the details, if you have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and help support the channel so that we can bring you more of such informative videos. Now let's get into the details. You can go to the website by going to Google and then just type in study in Italy. The first one that you will see which comes up is study in Italy, studyinitaly.esteri.it. You want to check is you go to grants. So the grants, there's the call for application, the website guidelines, and then the frequently asked questions, and then the call application. So once you open this document, you will see 4 documents here. So this is the call for application. This one is Italian. So if you can read Italian, you can go through it. But this is the call document, list of eligible countries. So the list of eligible countries, you can go through it to see if your country is eligible. And the self-declaration affidavit. This is actually to be used after you are awarded a scholarship and you arrive in Italy. So list of eligible countries, some of the list here, you can see a whole lot of lists here. Let's go to the call document and then look at the details here. So the type of grants, you can read through this. The eligible countries are also here. You can go through this. So the type of grants is first. So for example, who can apply for this scholarship? Okay, who can apply? So the scholarship is for people who want to pursue master's degree programs. Please take note that before you apply for this MAECI scholarship, you must first apply to the school. Apply to a university in Italy. You may not have received an admission or an offer, but you will have to first apply to the university before applying for the scholarship. So during the application process, you are supposed to list 3 universities, for example. So you can apply to at least 3 universities, and then you can put their information, the name of the university, the course that you wanted to pursue in the application for the MAECI scholarship. So 1.1 is master degree programs. The second group of scholar grants is awarded to students who want to pursue higher education for fine arts, music, and dance, AFAM programs. The third grant is awarded for PhD programs. Grants for PhD programs are awarded for a period study of 9 months and are potentially renewable. To enroll in a PhD program in Italy, applicants must possess the academic qualifications required by the chosen institution and must have passed an admission test. When applying for the MAECI grant for a PhD program in Italy, applicants must attach the aforementioned required academic qualifications as well as the admission letter. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you are notified once we upload new exciting videos. Please, the call for application document is very important. So make sure that you spend some time here to go through it and understand it before you apply so that you don't miss anything in the application. Okay, let's go to the 4th category here. So the fourth category we have is research projects under academic supervision. So grants for research projects under academic supervision are awarded for a period of study of 9 months. This type of grants can be awarded for research projects carried out in Italy at both public and legally recognized Italian universities, Italian research institutions. So applicants must attach research projects with the name and contact email address of their supervisor, as well as the invitation admission letter from the host university to the application. The next grant is for Italian language and culture courses, which is also awarded for a period of study of 3 months. Then the sixth grant type is for bachelor's degree. Grants for bachelor degrees or single cycle degree programs are awarded for a period of study of 9 months and are potentially renewable. This type of grant can be awarded exclusively to students who will obtain their high school diploma at the end of the year 2024-2025 academic year from the Italian high schools mentioned in Article 7. So it is somewhere here, right? This is Article 7. So when you read Article 7, it says that the institutes, the Italian schools are the institutes in Addis Ababa. The names of the schools they are 3 grants is reserved for them. There's a school in Casablanca. 3 grants is reserved for them in Cairo, and then in Tunisia. Okay, Tunis. So reserve also 3 grants. So if you did not attend any of these schools, then you do not qualify. You cannot apply the MAECI for a bachelor's program. So please take note of that. Here we look at the eligibility. So basically, those are the requirements. So your academic qualification. Then there is the age limit. Applicants for the master's degree, higher education for fine arts, dance, and Italian programs must be of age and shall not exceed the age of 28 by the deadline of the call. So they must be born after May 16th, 1996. Applicants for PhD programs must not be older than 30 years by the deadline of the call applications. Applicants for research projects must not be over 40 years. And then for bachelors, those who attended the Italian high school shall not exceed the age of 23. Language proficiency. Italian taught bachelor degree programs, master's degree programs, and higher education. So when applying for a MAECI grant to enroll in Italian taught programs, applicants must attach a certificate proving their proficiency in the Italian language. The minimum level required is B2 of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. When applying for MAECI grant to enroll in an English taught program, applicants must attach a certificate proving their proficiency in the English language. The minimum level required is B2 of the Common European Framework of Reference Languages. Applicants from countries where English is the official language can attach a self-certification stating at least B2 proficiency level in English. Applicants in possession of an entirely English-taught bachelor degree may attach a certificate stating that the study program of their bachelor degree was entirely held in English. Those applying for Italian language must know this. When applying for the MAECI grant to enroll in Italian language and culture advanced course, applicants must attach a certificate proving their proficiency in the Italian language. The minimum level is A2 of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. PhD programs and research projects under academic supervision. No proof of language proficiency is required for PhD program and research projects under academic supervision. Please note, depending on the chosen institution, additional certificates may be required. Applicants are encouraged to carry out the necessary checks. Payment of the grant. So the winner of the MAECI grant, as mentioned in 1.1.1, 1.2 to through to 1.6 of this call, will receive a total amount of 9,000 euros, which will be dispersed to the Italian bank account in their name in 3 installments. So the first installment is 4,500 euros starting from November 2025. The second installment is 2,500 euros and will be paid starting in February 2026. And then the third and final installment of 2,000 euros will be paid starting. Frequently asked questions. So where can I find a call application? I just showed you that. Okay. Does submitting an application involve a cost? So there is no application. It's the participation is free. Okay. Are there grants available for my country? So eligible countries. Check the list of eligible countries. Does the application for a grant also include enrollment at the university? As I said already, no. Application for MAECI and enrolling at the university or institution are two separate and different procedures. So enrollment may be necessary via the portal here, Universitali. You can go there and you can select some school, or you can check my previous videos. I've made some previous videos on University of Padua, a few of the Italian universities, Padua, Bologna, and there are a couple of other universities too. So make sure that you apply to those universities, and once you apply, the name of the university, the course, you can input it into this application. How can I apply? It's here. You must submit it through the website. Okay. What does renewal mean? Okay, so what does the renewal mean? The renewal is the awarding of a new matching grant to the beneficiary of a previous call who submit a regular application for the contribution for the continuation of the course of choice through regular enrollment in the academic year. This is renewal is make sure that you study the renewal here so that you understand why the scholarship is awarded for 9 month period, and if your course is, for example, for 2 years, what happens? It has to be renewed at some point. So make sure that you study it. What courses can be the grant awarded for, right? In the course data section of the application, it is necessary to select the course in Italy for which you wish to apply for the scholarship. Okay, so this information here is very important. So after you read the call for applications, please take some time to read the frequently asked questions and make sure that most of your questions are answered here. Okay, before even you start the application process, so that when you start the application process, you don't get stuck somewhere and it may take you time, because mind you, the deadline for this application is May 16th, which is just like in 3 weeks' time. So make sure that you come here and you read all the things which are important for you to, for the application. What documents do I need to submit in order to apply for the grant? So over here, what are the documents? For master's degree, right? You need your CV, qualification for enrollment. So you need your bachelor's degree, your transcript of records, your language certificate, your motivation letter, other documents. Other documents, any useful element that can possibly positively evaluated. If you have received a letter of admission to the course of your choice or a letter of recommendation, you can upload it. So if you have letter of recommendation, motivation letter for master's degree, so these are the things. Okay, so that's why I said it's very important that you read these frequently asked questions. Come here, study all of it. If you're a PhD student, your curriculum vitae, your CV, qualification of enrollment, letter of admission to the PhD doctorate, okay, transcripts, If you are already enrolled in a PhD doctorate in Italy and ask for a grant to attend a year following the first, you must upload the enrollment certificate to the PhD program. Tutor's declaration, a declaration in which the tutor or the supervisor of the doctoral thesis declare to be aware of the application and gives his or her availability. Your motivation letter, other documents. Okay, so please take note. All the information, what you need, is all on the website. So the website guidelines involve your registration. So first, you want to register if you're a new candidate or a new student applying for a scholarship. So you register by clicking here at the right top right section. Enter all the mandatory information that are necessary for registration in the fields marked with an asterisk. Please note, enter your first name and last name in Latin characters exactly as they appear in your passport or identity document, which you'll be attaching. Your username must not contain numbers. So you have to create a username and you have to create a password also. Okay? And then you confirm your registration. To do the registration. So basically, this is what you do. You register, you click register, and then it brings you somewhere here. The name, as I said, the name as it appears in your passport. Your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your gender, okay? Your telephone number. So maybe the embassy can call you. Your citizenship, the country that you are from, the country of birth. So when you go down here, all the countries are listed here. Where you are of residence. So if you are, for example, you are Ghanaian, but now you are residing in the UK, your country of residence will be UK, but your country of citizenship is Ghana. Okay? Place of birth. So this is not the country of birth, but the place of birth. So you are born in a town, city, or wherever. That is where you put this. And then you go to next. I'm not going to do this, but just to give you an idea. So next, it will take you to documents. So the type of documents that you are uploading will be your passport number issued when it will expire, and then uh, any other document. So we went through the documentation that you need to attach to the application. So this is the main thing. You create a username for your ID, for your account. Okay. This is how you register. You set up an account. And then you use your email, put the email that you frequently use. You confirm the email and then you create a password. This password is for this account that you are creating. And then you register. After you finish, you click here and you register. After you register, they will send you some email and then you get some information which you will use to log in. So next time that you come, you have already registered. So now what you do is you come in, you log in with your username and password, and you continue the application process. Good luck to all applicants. If this presentation has been helpful to you, please do like, comment, and share. Please share so that someone may also benefit from this key information. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. This is the captain. Adios.